also not played Minesweeper in a while. I feel like it's one of those things, like riding a bike, where if you learn how to play it, you never really forget. But I just wanted to get the excuse out there nice and early in case I mess up. I am playing a version that I found after some digging around on the Microsoft Store, so I don't know if it's available anywhere else. It's called Minesweep by Cole S. I'll note that down in the description as well. It's just that on my other Minesweeper videos, I did get a lot of questions about what version I was playing, which is fair. It took me a little bit of time to find a version that didn't have like a load of ads or features that I wasn't looking for. Like, for example, there was a version that was kind of a mix between Minesweeper and Picross, where there were numbers at the top of the columns and rows for how many mines there were. Could be fun, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So I totally get that when you see a decent, straightforward version of Minesweeper, you want to know what it is. Anyway, let me just finish off this small game, and I think we will, we'll go ahead and do, yay. We'll do maybe a couple expert games. The expert games are 16 by 30 with 99 mines. And I'm just gonna start by clicking somewhere in the middle. I'm pretty sure I have a setting turned on that guarantees the first click to be safe. In a true Minesweeper game, it is entirely possible that your first click could be a mine, which isn't very fun, but that's how randomness works. Just for a bit of quality of life though, I have turned on the option so that our first click was guaranteed to be fine. Otherwise, this is just a normal game of Minesweeper. In some of my other videos, I've kind of switched between explaining in some more detail some of the moves that I'm making, and like where I'm putting the flags and stuff. Because I know that a lot of people don't know how to play Minesweeper. I definitely remember as a kid loading up the built-in Windows version of Minesweeper and having absolutely no clue what I was doing. Seemed to be completely random to me, and I didn't get what all the numbers were. But once you learn how to play, I do think it's a really nice kind of time killer, especially if you can get a good version on your phone or something. case you don't know anything about Minesweeper at all, these numbers here show us in the surrounding 8 spaces how many mines are there. So let's get a good example. This 5 here, that means that in the 8 spaces around the 5, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mines. We have already put a flag on 4 spaces to show that they are mines. So we're looking for just 1 more mine. And there are only 2 spaces that we haven't uncovered yet. So there must be a mine in one of these 2 spaces. In this version I can right click twice to put down a question mark, which is somewhat helpful. So there's a mine in one of these 2 spaces. When you really get into Minesweeper and the rules, quite a lot of logic comes into it. So a little bit more advanced. This isn't supposed to be like a learn Minesweeper from the basics video, but a little more advanced. We have this 5, so we know that there's a mine in one of these 2 squares that I've marked with a question mark. Below it, below the 5, we have a 2. That means that in the surrounding 8 squares there are 2 mines. We already have one of them marked off. It's this flag in the top right corner. And we know that there is a mine in either the square to the left or the square to the top left. So, although we don't know exactly where the mine is, we know that the only other square around the 2 is definitely free. Because if there was a mine here, and we put a mine in one of these 2 question mark spaces, then we would have 3 mines around the 2, which isn't allowed. So I can go ahead and clear that square too. It wasn't really helpful in this case, but sometimes those kind of logical situations can be pretty helpful. I'll mark those 2 there. Similarly for this 3, we have a mine here to the left, one to the top right, and we know it's in one of these 2 squares. So the other 2 around the other 2 squares around the 3 are free of mines. This 2 is good to go as well. Another handy feature in this version, and to be fair, in most of the versions that I've played, is that if I have marked the correct number of mines around a square, I can click on the number to easily clear off the rest of them. So for example, I know there's a mine here, because this 2 is stuck in a corner. There's only one other space around it. Now these ones are finished, and I can just click on the 1 to clear off any other square. There we go. We'll do the same down there too. Let's move around a bit. I'm shifting around in a load of different directions, kind of sporadically for no particular reason. However, I find that it is usually a good idea to try and clear the corners as quickly as possible. Fairly often, I'm gonna say, we end up in a situation where it is like a 50-50 or a 1 in 3 squares left, and we know that there's a mine in one, but we actually can't properly figure out which square it's in. And they happen quite often in the corners. So I like to try and get the corners done first. There's 3 here. We need one more. We need one more mine because we have 2 already, and it's in one of the 3 adjoining spaces. Like that. We don't have too much information for this one because it could be that we have a mine up here and then one down there. Or we could have a mine there and then one down there. So we actually don't have too much information on this row up here until we get down to this 2. This 2 is actually helpful because we have a 1 next to it. We're looking for 2 mines in the 3 squares next to the 2. And they can't be both they can't be up in the top right square and the right square, because then we'd have 2 mines next to the 1. So there is definitely a mine down in this 3rd square next to the 2, and then one of these 2, which is helpful. And on top of that, because we know there's a mine in one of these 2 squares, the other square that is next to the 1, the top right, is free. Perfect. This one is also very helpful, that just showed up, because I'm going to clear these question marks off and we'll come back to it. Because this one behind it means that there is a mine either there or there. In either case, this one in the middle is now good to go. So, the other 3 squares next to it are free. The dream there would have been to find like an island or have a 1 in the middle. These 3 numbers aren't super helpful for us. So we'll have to look somewhere else now. Before I forget though, we will be able to finish off this 5 down here. Because of this 3, where my cursor is, we've got 1, 2, 3 to finish it off. There we go. We're done there too. Perfect. Let's head back to the right hand side and see if we can work our way into the corner. So, what have we got here? We have a 4 here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 spaces around this 4, so they all have to be mines. And now this 1 is good. That 1 too. That 2 is good. There's 1 up there. That 2 is good. Perfect, we're making some really good progress now. 1, 2. That 2 is good. 3 up there. Going just a little bit quicker, because we have some nice and straightforward mine spaces. So 2 there. There's only 1 other space next to it, so that's there. We have a 5, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 is good. 3, 1, 2, 3, that 2 is now good, that 1 is. Perfect. I'm glad that we didn't get into a tricky situation in this corner. But there are 3 other corners to go. So let's see if we can finish off the right side of this board before we start counting our chickens. So we have a 2 here. There's only 1 square left that is uncleared. Tick that off. That 3 is good as well. 1, 2, 3. We have a 2 here. So at the moment, without any extra information, this this is a 50-50 down here. Could either be in the left square or the right. The left or the right square. So I'm going to leave those and look somewhere else. What have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 around this 4 already, so I can clear that off. That 3 as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop. Perfect. We cleared off a little island, which is always quite nice to see and pretty satisfying too. There we go. Clip the 2, that 1, 2. That 3 and that 2 is good now as well. Perfect, 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 perfect. Both of these have to be mines for these 3s to have all of their mines around them. 1, 2, 3. That 2 is good, that 2 is good. There's one down there, there's one down there. We have a 3 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that 2 is now good. 1, 2, cool. Perfect. 1, 2. There we go. Every time we open up one of these corners, it feels like a weight has been lifted. But we're only halfway there, and we might get stuck with a difficult situation that's not in a corner. They're just a bit more common in the corners. So, yeah, at the moment, if you look at this corner down at the bottom right, this one's a little tricky because we could have a mine there, or there, or there, some combination. And we can't tell which one at the moment. However, what we can discern is that because this 2 means there is either a mine here, or here, below it, or down and to the left. In either case, this 1 will now have its mine, and the other square out of range of the 2 is free. Wow. Very nice. That was the dream. We cleared a nice island, and now that this 1 is in a corner, we can now mark that. Boom. Boom, boom. Perfect. So that 2 is now done. We have a 1 and 2 for this 2 to work. That's now good to go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That 2 is now good. Just double check. That 3 is done. We have a 5. 1, 2. There's one either down there or up there. Oops. There we go. I find that most often my mistakes are where I don't count the number of flags that I already have next to a number. Especially if a flag is tucked away in a corner. So I like to take a little bit more time to double check those ones. Let's see what we've got here. We have a 3. This corner here is a bit difficult. It is off limits for now. We don't have any more information we can get down here. So we're gonna have to move elsewhere. How about this 2 up here? We've got 1, 2, and now that 3 is good. That 2 is as well. Down there. Boop. That 2's good. That 1 is, and that 1 is, and that 1 is. Very nice. We have some good progress. Let's look down here. We have 1, 2, 3. Boop. 1, 2. And that 3 is now done as well as this 1. So the final mine around the 5 is down there. Perfect. Do those 2 and that 1 as well. And that 1. 1, 2. There we go. 1 down there. That 1 needs a mine up there. We have a just because by nature of it being a corner, there's only one space left. And if that space wasn't a mine, then the corner wouldn't exist. The number would show up one further in, out of the island. Let's see, that one's good. That one's good. We've kind of got equal progress towards each of these two corners. So we have a choice of where to go. Let's aim for this top left one and then we'll work down. So we have a 1 there. This 3, we either have a mine there or there, next to the 3. And in either case, this 1 now has a mine next to it, so that space there is free. This 232 is a nice one to see if you kind of consider that we already have a mine next to this 2, and we have a mine next to this 3, and this 2. So, in terms of what we're looking for left over, we've got 1, 2, 1. And if we have 1, 2, 1 in a straight line like that, then the only way it works is if we put a flag there and there. Because if we had 2 flags next to each other to make this says a 3 but we're looking for 2, then this where it says a 2 but we're looking for a 1 would now have 2 flags next to it, and that's too many. So the only way it works is for it to be like that. Sorry if I didn't explain that one too well. There we go, we can clear off a bunch here. 1 in a corner. Perfect. 3 and a 2, we have a 3 up here. That 2's good. We have a 4. A 3 and a 3. Let's see. And a 2 up here. So 1 over there, 1 there. So this 2 in the corner means we're looking for a mine either above it or up and to the right. And but it can't be both. If we had a mine in both, then we'd have too many mines around this 2. However, if we put a mine in one of those squares, then we're still looking for another mine around this 3. And the only other space that's available is up here. So we have a mine up here, and that is good for this 1. Perfect. A little bit of progress. I was hoping to see this number be a 1. The 2 isn't super helpful right now. Let's see what else we've got. So we have a 3 here and a 3 here. That could be one of those 2. I think we're going to have to look further down and abandon this top left corner for now. Let's do here. So we have a 2. 3 is good. 3 is 1, 2, 3. Both of those are good. Let's see, 4. Oh, this one's good to go. Nice and easy. Sometimes it's really easy to miss those things that we already have cleared. And then you think you're stuck, or you have to try and work out some more complicated situations when you really don't have to. There we go. There we go, perfect. Good progress. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is good now. 1 up there. This is worrying me up here. Let me see if I've missed anything. There, 2, there, the 3. We're looking for 1. These 3. It looks like we might need to make some guesswork in this section at the top. However, if we figure out how many mines are up here, that could be helpful. we know that there's 12 left in the whole board. So let's see if we can clear this bottom left section, and we might not need to guess anything up at the top. So we have a 2 like that. That is done. 1 is good to go. 1, 2. Perfect. Let's see. We have a 3 is there. 4 this 3, but this 3. This 2. This doesn't look great either, to be honest. With this 2 we have a mine there or there, and we're looking for one more mine for this 3. Could be there. Nothing too clear at that down there though. 2, 1 up there, 2 down there. This one could be up here, and then somewhere over here. Okay, we can do something down here. Looking for one more mine next to this 2, and it's either below it or down and to the left. In any case, we would have found the mine next to this 1, so the remaining 3 squares are clear. 1, 2, 3. Clear that off. And then we have, perfect, we have a clear space for this mine next to this 2. Great. Let's see what we've got here. So we have 9 mines left. There's one here. So for this 4 to work, we have a mine up above it, or up and to the left. In either case, we've filled in all the mines for this 2, so these 3 spaces are clear. Great. And a 1 is very nice to see. So we can put that down there. 2, 3. Perfect. Then we have 1, 2. Great. 6 mines left to find. That 1 is now clear. That's good. And then this one down here. Okay, so we have 3 mines in this section up here. Let's see. I'm gonna put question marks in every space where there could be a mine. No, that's not helpful. And let's say we have a mine here in the top left. Then this 2 is good and these 2 are free. Then there's a mine here for this 2 to work as well. And then we have one more mine to clear up the rest of this space, which I don't think is possible. Because we'd need, for example, a mine over here and a mine up here. So, I think that leads us to know for sure that this top left space is safe. Nice. So, we have a mine here. This 2 is now good. That 2's good. That 2's good. A 3 up here. That 2's good. And then, for this 2 to work, we have a mine just here. Hooray, hooray, hooray. We successfully did that expert game. It wasn't particularly quick. My quickest here was worth 900 points. I don't know if that's a count of seconds. It might be. It wasn't particularly quick, but our winning percentage is pretty low. And I'd like to try and work my way up. So I think it is sensible to take it slow and steady. Let's go for another expert is an argument to be made for clicking in one of the corners, considering you can quite often get stuck in the corners. But I don't think I'm going to bother with kind of min-maxing all of the Minesweeper strats like that. Let's see. Well, this isn't a great start. There's two here, we have a mine there or there. But not both, so we have to have a mine up there, but that's not super helpful. Yeah, not super helpful in that case. Let's see, there's 4. So we're looking for two more mines next to this 4, and they have to be in 2 of these 3 spaces. But they're not in the bottom 2, because that would leave too many mines next to this 2. So there's definitely a mine in this top space, and then one of these 2. And in either case, we know the other 3 spaces next to this 2 are free. And a 1 is very nice to see in that case as well. So we have 1, 2, 3 there. Very nice, we can clear off a whole bunch of 1s here. Perfect. 3's good as well. That 4 up there. We have a load of 2s and 1s in a row, which we can usually do something with. So the mines have it either there or there. So there's definitely 1 there, and then that 1 is good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 2. That 3 is good. Very nice. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can do something with this 5 and this 2. Similar to how we looked at the, what was it, the 4 and the 2 before. So we're looking for 2 more mines to be next to this 5. And they are in 2 of these 3 spaces. They can't both be in the top right and the right space, or else we'll have too many next to this 2. So there's definitely 1 down there, and then 1 of those 2. And in either case, the other 3 spaces next to the 2 are free. And we've opened up a very nice looking island. Perfect. Do that 1 down there. That 2's good. That 1 is good. That 1 is good. Very nice. Very nice. We have 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there. 2's good. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. We have a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 2 down there. 1, 2, 4. 4 is going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 1 of those 2. So this down here is always going to be a 50-50. It's always going to be a 50-50 because we're looking for 1 more mine in these 2 spaces, and it could be in either one. There might be a mine down here, but that doesn't affect us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, rather than waste any more time clearing off the rest of the board and then still having a 50-50 to come back to, let's get it over with now. I don't have a strong preference between left and right. Left and right. So we will say that the mine is on the right. And I'm going to click this space, but be prepared for an explosion. 3, 2, 1, click. That was unfortunate, but I'm glad that we got there sooner rather than later. Let's go straight in for another game and hopefully we don't get stuck with one of those. Okay. Just clicking somewhere in the middle. Clearing off all of these easy corners. Nice. We've already opened up something pretty close to a corner. So why don't we move up there straight away? Four here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 is good. Perfect. The corner is completely blank. Let's see if we can make our way down to the bottom left-hand corner as well. It's not good. 1 there, that 3 is good, that 3 is good. 1, 2, that is not good. 2, that 1, just clear that 1 up there. Perfect. Let's see up here, there's 1 here or here. We're still looking for 2 mines next to this 2 though. So 1 has to be down there for sure. And then this 1 is good. So we can backfill in that space. Here we go. 1 there. Very nice. I love to see those 1s crop up. I'm gonna focus on this corner down here so we can clear it off. So we have a 2 next to a 1. That means that there has to be a mine in this left-hand space. And then one of those 2, but not both. So that 2 is good. We can fill that in. Okay. Great. That's 1 more corner ticked off. Let's see if maybe we can fill in this left-hand side of the board in that case then. That 1 is good. 1 up there. Like that. That 1 is good also. 1, 2. Nice. I like clicking on the numbers to clear them all off, especially when you have like a load of spaces that you can clear. I think it's just really satisfying. Just double check 1 there, 1 there. So 2 is good. 2 is good, and that 1 is as well. Perfect. 3 is good. Great. We are making good progress. Although we have uncovered less than half of the mines. So I'm expecting it to be quite dense on the right hand side, which can be more troublesome. It can be a little more tricky. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, that 1's clear. Right. Let's do that 1 there. 1, 2, 3. We have a 3 down here. 2, 3 like that. Great. 3's already done. 1 there. That 4 is now done, and the 2. Okay. I think I might try and get this section towards the top. as well. We have 1, 2, 3, and that 2, that 3, and that 2, and the 1. Great. Great. We're getting closer to half of the mines done. We've actually, I think we might be pretty evenly spread out actually, across the 2 halves of the board. There we go, 1, 2. There we go, like that, like that, like that, like that. Great. A nice chain there that we could clear off. Has to be that one. Oh. I almost clicked that, but let me check again. This 4 here. Yeah, that was very close. I almost cleared that with a mine here, but that's not correct. There's actually a mine over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I almost threw it away. I'm really glad I caught that one. Like that, like that. There we go. One in the corner. Nice. In the corner. That 2 is good. Another corner. We have 2 up here. It has to be like that. 3. This 3 is done. 1 is good. Okay, 45 mines left, and we're just clearing off this right-hand side. Let's see if we can focus on one corner to try and clear it. Make sure that there's no nasty 50-50s hiding for us. So we have 1, 2, 3. Clear that off, and that 1. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3, like that. Nice, love seeing those 1s. 1 there or there, so this one is free. Or a 6. It's kind of scary to see, but I think it's actually good news. It lets us clear off so many of these mines. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. So we should be able to clear off most of them now. Like this. There we go, there we go. Let's see, is this 3 done? This 3 isn't done yet. We have 1, 2. Here it is, that one's free. 3 is 1 there, 1 there. The 2 is 1 there, 1 there. So I think this space is free. So this 3 means we have a mine either here or here. And this 1 means we have a mine either here or here. We've got both of the mines for the 2 in that case, so this last space must be free. We can't tell too much about this 1 just yet, because the mine configuration could be like this, in which case we can't guarantee that these other spaces around the 1 are free. So we're going to have to look elsewhere for now. Let's move down a little bit. I think we're going to have to work our way around. So we have a 1 just there. 1 in the corner. We have a 2. I think we're going to have to do a little bit of work to figure out this. So we have a 2. We're looking for mine there or there. We're still looking for 1 more for this 3, so there is definitely a mine just there. That doesn't help us too much though. How about this 1? This 2 means there's a mine there or there. In either case, we found the remaining mine next to this 2, so that space is free. Clear those off. Similarly down here, mine there or there. For this 2 to work, and then the final square square next to this one is definitely free. Oh, nothing too obvious here, unfortunately. Let's see, this two. Okay, I think we've got something here. For this to be completed, we need a mine either down here or up here. And in either case, we have found the remaining mine next to this two. Ah, perfect. So the 3 spaces to the right were definitely free. And we have found ourselves a nice island. So we have a 2 in a corner. There we go. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. That 2 is good to go. And then we have a 4. That's going to be 1, 2, like that. Okay. Let's start working down here. That 3 is already good. There we go. One down there. Very nice, very nice. We can do something down here, I think. So this 3 is actually like a 1, because we already have two mines next to it. So there's a mine either here or here, and then definitely one down here for this 2 to work. But we don't know which space just yet. We have a 3 and a 2 here. So we're looking for one more. It's gonna be looking for 2 more down here. So it's gonna be one of these 2 and down there. In which case we've got this 2 covered. Perfect. See, 24 mines left, and not much space to squeeze them all in. We might be in for a tough one. So, let's see. Then we've got 1, 2. There's a mine here or here. So definitely mine up there. Okay, we have a mine either here or here. For this 3 to work, we've got both of those 2, so that is free. We have a 2. I don't know that that is massively helpful. Let's see down here or here. Could be there, over there. A 3, I'm looking for 2 more. There, or there. So it's definitely mine down here. Okay, some tricky situations here. Let's see if we can find one that we can clear for sure. Because I don't like guessing, of course. But I've got a bad feeling that we might be a little stuck unless we can find something. There's 3, 2, 1 here. There's either down here or up here. 3. That's fine. 3, 1, 2. It's gonna be there, or there, but not all of them. It could be down there. 2 is not good. Okay. I think unless I have missed something, which is entirely possible, we're a little bit stuck and we might need to do some guessing. Now, I think our best chance is this one up here, because we have 7 squares around it. So if we click on one randomly, we have a pretty low chance of hitting a mine. And I think we have a particularly high chance of there being a mine either above it or to the left. So I think we should click somewhere else there's a optimal spot. So I might just click to the top right. I mean, best case scenario, we uncover an island. Is there anything else we can do if we don't find an island? If it's a 1, that's good for us. If it's any other number, not so much. I'm gonna click here. Oh, okay. A 1 is good for us. Very good, in fact. This one in the top means there's a mine either here or here. So all of the other squares around this one are safe. Great. Then we have a mine either here or here, so this one is safe. A 2. Okay, we made some progress. We made some progress, but not quite enough. We're a little bit stuck once again. Here or here, so that 2 might be covered or it might not. Could be there. This 1. I think this 1 over here is still our best shot. There. And I think I am going to click below this 2. Right, we have a 2. How helpful is that? So we can go Can't be there and there. So I'm looking at this 2 in the middle. We can't have a mine there and there, or else there's too many around this 1. So I'm thinking we definitely have a mine down here. We definitely have a mine down here, is what I'm thinking. So we're looking for 1 more around here. It's down there. Alright, time to make another educated click. I'm going to click below this mine. I think. Oh no. Well, we got 86.35% of the way. There was a mine there. I wonder if there's anything else we could do to improve our chances. Oh, I'm not sure. I think there were too many mines for us to try and figure out where mines could or couldn't be based on how many were left. Clicking on a mine around this 2 was there was a 25% chance. So we did get a bit unlucky, but we also did make a few kind of semi-random clicks beforehand. Oh well, sometimes this is just how Minesweeper goes. I've played, I've done a couple videos on a game called Minesweeper Variants, where the puzzles are smaller and put together by like an algorithm, so that you are guaranteed not to have to make any guesses at all, which I appreciate, but it is more complicated, of course, and it does affect the randomness, so I understand that it's not reasonable in every version. Anyway, I think that is about all the time we have for today. So, I really hope that you enjoyed this one. I really hope that you come back again soon for another one. And I really hope that you have a great 2026 in store. Thank you so much for joining me today.